Suscríbete y activa la campanita, no lo olvides.
Hey, what's up Panda? Welcome to Revientor Boom. This is Falcon BMS in this new version 4.34 and we are going to speak today about IFF. Again, you know that I am a Spanish speaker, my English is in that way, sorry for my pronunciation, and I hope you can learn something today. In the briefing page, first of all, if I see a new subscribers in my channel, thanks to these English videos, of course, I will continue making English videos and try to make longer and more extensive in acknowledge. Okay, welcome to the briefing page. This is the AFF page, and here you have some useful information for your briefing, for your intel. Otherwise, check this information, please, before go to the air and fly. In general, this is the general information. The initial status is going to be when you go inside your cockpit, in taxi, for example, you are going to have activated mode 1, mode 2, and mode 4. The code for M1 is 11. The M2 is this other code, and M3 is this other code. If you don't know how the codes are working, in brief, the M1 code, the first digit only can be a number from 0 to 7, okay? And the second number, the second digit, is going to be a number from 0 to number 3. That does not mean you have 73 codes. No, because the number 55, for example, is not a good number in the system, because the second number is a 5 and only could be a 3 as maximal, okay? The very same happened in the M2 and M3. The different digits, 1, 2, 3, and 4, can only be a number from 0 to 7, only. And the codes starting with 77 is only for emergency. And the numbers ending on 00 is only for backup modes. Only for that, okay? You cannot use them. M4 valid time. That means the crypto case where are allowed to work. The crypto key A is only working from day 1 or the present moment until day 2 at midnight. Okay, 24 hours. Not really, because now are 9. We are at 9. And KB is valid from when the KB ends until day 3 at midnight. 24 hours in this case, okay? IFF policy is very important, know this. M1 code in this mission, in this campaign, in this tactical engagement, in this particular, okay? In other campaign, other tactical engagement could be different. M1 is going to be used per team. That means that your country, every plane in your country is going to use the very same M1 code. M2 and M3 in this tactical engagement or campaign is going to be used per aircraft. Okay, the other option that you can see here is per squadron. As you can see, when a code is used per aircraft, it's not really a good IFF, because you are going to ask only for one code and only one plane is going to tell you, yes, I am. It's not a good IFF. For example, M1 could be a good AFF, sorry, but M3 and M2 really is only to find a very particular plane like the tanker using the IFF, okay? The really good AFF is going to be otherwise M4 code, ¿vale? Time events. The system is going to be changed, for example, in this mission, each different hour, as you can see. M1 and M3 are going to rotate 24 times per day, but M1 and M3 can rotate at maximal 48 times per day. It's the maximal. It's 30 minutes. M4, in this today is only going to change one time. Well, it's 24 hours, but have a maximum value maximum of 4 times per day. It's the maximal that you can find M4 changing. That means that if 4 times per day, each 6 hours, the code is going to change. A plane that is going to fly in more than 12 hours only have 2 keys, have to land to refresh the crypto case. Okay, but it's really difficult to fly it so long. In particular, in this mission I have to fly 84 hours to be forced to land to reset my crypto case. Time events, okay. Post event, okay. Look at this code change settings. Time only. Here you can see time, post, time and post, or manual. Manual is the pilot is going to do everything. Time means the system change automatically time events, time and post, both of them, and post only position events. Here we don't have any position events. For that, our system is going to use in the ingress M1, M2, and M4, and for the egress M1, M2, and M4. Okay, done. Let's go to the DTC. DTC IFF window, and here you can see the very same information. First of all, always click in AFF plan to load the complete plan. This plan is now in the data carriage. Save. Perfect. Stat. I want to use manual. The pilot do everything. Position. The system will only change the position event. Time. The system will automatically change the time events or position and time. Okay, this is full automatic. The time events are the same that you can see here. Time event, for example, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is this hour at 1. At 1, M1 code is 12, M3 3404, 3404, and A. Perfect, it's working because you already used the IFF plan to load the info. But post event is not defined. In the briefing is never going to be defined. You can edit that info here, but here will be the previous info. You have only 2 events, egress and egress. In the egress, you are going to look your flight plan. In this particular case, okay, I am the AWACS, sorry. In this particular case, I am not going to use it. This mission better. Okay, again, DTC, IFF, if plan, loaded. Perfect. Post and timing events. Here in this mission, I want to automatically change when I go through waypoint 4, is this one. Then I will use north of waypoint 04, enter, and only one make the M4 code available. For example, that means when I am flying and when I am arriving to waypoint 4 and the system detects that I am near waypoint 4 heading north, this event is going to change to this setting. Okay, let's continue with the mission. Bombs away. Okay, number 8, for example, I want to automatically change my settings to a friendly airspace. Event number 2, because I am heading south or east, I can see here put south. And now waypoint 808, enter. And add codes, for example, or the same as here, as you want. Okay, and save info. Save info is very important. Otherwise, save. Okay, that's done. I have everything set up for my IFF according in automatic settings. I hope you understand this is automatic events, and the more important to understand is this south or north thing, or east or west. if I am flying, for example, from waypoint 3, event 1, waypoint 3, and I go, for example, in this route, and I am heading now for waypoint 4, because I am heading south or west, the system is not going to recognize this, because, okay, and my plane continues in here. This route, for example. Here is not going to work, this event. Okay, this event only will work if I am going to do quite of this route. This could be work because my plane will go north and then south, but this one is not going to work. Okay, it's important. It's the heading of your plane, not the position where your plane is. Heading, okay? Let's just put this at, it was something like that. Okay, perfect. And the IFF is done. Let's go jump to the cockpit and learn something more. Already in the cockpit, we are going to see the IFF information here. Currently, I have the M1, M2, and M4 codes active, and my M3 code is 5310. My auto setting is position and timing, and that's all the info that I have to need for the moment to see my system working or not. If you use the IFF button in the ICP, here is the same info that you found in the data coverage page. Okay, in the highlight number is the code is active, and here is the code selected. Something important is this number 7. Out means that you are not going to receive any information or warning when you have been declared using the IFF mode 4 and you do not give a correct answer. Okay, that's out. You are not going to listen something. If you 7 there and then enter, you see LIT, lit. In lit, you will see illuminated IFF here in the damage panel when you have an interrogation and you do not get the correct answer, or you directly do not answer. Okay, and that is a warning for you as a pilot to know that someone have as using the IFF near you and you didn't respond. Okay, that's important. If you set again the number 7 and push enter, you see audio. In this, you are going to get an audio warning and of course the IFF light on. Okay, only for a few seconds. You only have to pay attention to the warning. It's something like boop. It's quite short and it's not really loud. Be attention of that. You can hear, for example, set number 1 and then enter, and you turn off this code or turn on. For example, if you want to change the code, you only have to type 2 numbers for M1 code, for example, 22, enter, and it's already changed. And now 02, but it was the good one, enter. And M2 code, you can change, but you have to first push number 2 and then 4 numbers. 2, 1, 2, 2. For example, enter. Enter. And you see number 2 is changed. Number 3, you only have to type 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Enter. And okay, did you see that? The time just changed. Is now 10 p.m. or a.m. and the code auto change. Okay. They haven't changed. Okay, don't worry. M4 code, turn off on, only using number 4. Of course. Change the letter A or B, use number 6. Okay, you already know how this works, I think so. The number 8 is not working, it's only for be pretty and you can turn it on off, but it's not a really working code in Falcon BMS. It's not implemented. Okay, continue. Let's set. You set. There is set. And here you have the post event activated. You can turn it off using, for example, the number 0. turn off the post event, automatically changing. And you can see north of waypoint 4. You can also change that. Or here you can set what codes you are going to turn off on. Only in position events. Again, check. Here in the timing page, using the rocket, also in the position events, using the rocket, you change the different events. Again, stat, and there is the post event and the rocket is changing number 2 or number 1. But it's the very same info that you found in the data carriage, and it's everything automatic. You can edit as the usual thing. Okay, that is done. That is IFF. Sorry for my pronunciation, IFF. But look at this. In list, using interrogation page, here, this button. Here is the interrogation codes that you are going to use. This is important. For example, look at this. My M3 code is different because I changed, but then my time event changed my codes, and now I have different interrogation codes and different store codes to respond, okay, to answer. What's the matter here? You can change manually. Again, one number is for M1, M2, M3 to turn off what interrogation code you want to use. Now I am only using in scan mode M1, M2, and M4 with those codes. To change the M1 code, the same, 2 numbers. M2 first, number 2, and then 4 numbers. M3, 4 numbers. M3 only turn off on, and M4, 4 turn off on, and 6 4 turn A or B. But here the number 7 jamming interrogation is not implemented. Do not worry about that. Number 9 is important. The couplet means not synchronized. Okay. Now my codes are not synchronized with my time events, for example. I need them to be synchronized. Then I'm going to use the number 9, enter, and all codes are synchronized, and I have the correct numbers now. For that are highlights. The numbers codes are highlights because they are the same that my system. Okay, in the time events, for example. For example, here I can change one of them. Let's change N2 code, number 2, and for example, 1111, enter. As you can see, now I have some. Some of them are synchronized with the system. In this way, I have the correct codes all the time when they are synchronized. It's very important. And you only have to have here some, none, o sea, the couplet, some, or whatever, okay? I use always all. Use sec. Okay, other way to interrogate. Line of sight interrogation. Again, the same info. Synchronize them, all of them, perfect. Everything is working as a charm. Sorry for my pronunciation, okay? Okay, continue. The radar page, you can see here, multi-mode interrogation. M1 interrogation, M2, M3, M Charlie, and N4 and M plus, multi-mode. In multi-mode, you are going to use the settings that are in list interrogation, scan or lost, depending on what system you will use, okay? Here is a fast way to only use one of them. I recommend you only use M4 because it's the crypto one, but let's go check multi-mode. Okay, we already have set the info, the things, and to interrogate, you have to use target management system left, TMS left, okay? This button over here to the left. A short pulsation, push and release, is this. Look at this. There. Scan mode, as you can see here, we are using scan mode. Number 4 is being interrogated in that moment. Number 4. Number 2 now. Number 2. And M1 now. and it's done. Okay, the interrogation has been done. If I use a long pulsation, look at this, long one, 1, 2, okay, you see here lost line of sight. Line of sight is working only 50 degrees to the left and to the right, 5 degrees, 50. In your cursor, left or right. If you have a target selected or locked, only 50 to the left and to the right of the data target. If you are in a dogfight mode, in the area where the dogfight mode is looking. If nothing of every that I told you just right now is accomplished, the plane, line of sight, in front, 50 left and right. Nothing more, okay? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Sorry for my English again. Okay, and here I am declaring only 50s are out here. This contact is not declared. For example, here in a scan, as you can see, a green circle with a 4 inside means that this guy is a friendly for that is green in a circle. The number 4 is the answer that he tell me is M4 answer. In M2 is a partial okay response. That means could be an enemy, could be a friendly. We don't know that. Okay, that means that he has been responded, but it's not the code that I am waiting for. Because remember, in this mission, the M2 and M3 codes are per aircraft. Totally different. Each aircraft have different codes. For that, it is going to be different everyone. And M1 is again green, because in this mission, M1 is per team, and this guy is from my team. This is a friendly green circle. But this is Falcon BMS, real as it is. If you continue asking, not always you are going to get a response. Here is only a one plane, but if you find a bunch of planes near, maybe only some of them will respond to you, only will be quiet. Be careful, in a dogfight you are not going to use the IFF. For example, here, a lot of people here now. Let's go check how many responses I got. Whoa, it's a lot of people. IFF, number 4, okay, number 4. Okay, look like everyone is telling me friendly, for friendlies. I'll look 2 friendlies, 1 contact. Okay. M2, three responses here, but okay, 3, 4, and 2. And M1. Oh, what happened here, M1? We have some troubles. All these guys are friendly, I know that. But look at this. Some of them, look, they was not able to respond to me with the correct frequency. Why? Because there is a lot of information coming from that area and could be mixed up or whatever, and my plane is not getting the correct info from that guys. IFF is not perfect. Be aware of that. Only AWACS have the final decision to let you shoot, not your IFF. Because all of these guys are friendly, and in this you are looking for a 3 guys that are not friendly. No. Let's go again, do it this in low mode, for example, long pulsation. And you can see only these guys on the left is not. M2, and then, oh, now M1, only 2 of them. Let's go try another round in a scan, for example. Everyone green in M4. Okay, this is good. Okay, and again, oh, what? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Here are 3 or 4 planes, and only 2 of them give me some answer. A good one and a bad one. But other 2 of them didn't answer at all. Okay? You only are going to have 2 icons. Green circle to, okay, it's friendly. Yellow rectangle or square. Could be dangerous, could be friend, could be no, who knows. Or no response at all, no icon. Okay? Now, what I was telling to you, I want only declare in M1 code. Set M1, IFF interrogation, as you can see, directly M1 and directly the response. The faster codes are the M1, 2, and 3. M4 is taking long time to respond because it's cryptograph, and that's all. Only one remark. According to the scan mode, short pulsation, scan mode, or long pulsation, loss mode, this low line of sight mode is only 50 degrees each side and 60 in the vertical, 16 degrees. And the scan loss is your wall radar, okay? The complete radar in the vertical also. But out of your radar also, look at this. I have no contacts in here because they are higher or lower, and my radar cannot look at them, but IFF is look at them. It can get the answer, okay? And again, that's everything that you need to know. As I told you, when I arrived to waypoint 4, heading north, this will change automatically. You only have to check that is working, the system is working, okay? You know, you arrive to waypoint 4, you know that the system must change, you check, you only get M4 if you don't find that info because the system is not working good, or you are not heading as you have, or whatever fault you can have. Do it yourself with your hand. IFF, number 1 off, 2 off, and ready is only working M4. Be careful, the computer is using IFF in some beyond range combat. If you have the IFF turned off or damaged or whatever, maybe they shoot at you. Be careful with that. Also, you have this backup console. You can set in emergency the master IFF and also the different codes. For that, the M3 code, here is the first 2 digits and the last 2 digits are 00 because you are in backup. This is the audio signal. Out is no audio, no lights. Audio is audio and lights. Here is the code on M4 I or B, or out is off basically. Enable what is going to use here. Remember, MS is not implemented. And be careful with this with switch here. When you are going to turn off the plane, maybe you want to save the crypto codes M4 before 1 minute before turn off, for example. Move it to hold, and there, it's done, okay? But if you want to delete the codes in any time, the codes are going to be deleted when you eject, when you use that button, or when you turn off the plane. Look at this. Nothing, no faults. Okay, let's go to delete them. 2 seconds, 0 side, 1, 2, bam. Okay, what the problem? I don't have any crypto case, to interrogate or to respond. I've installed IFF degradation because my M4 code is destroyed. Okay, and that's everything that you need to know about IFF. Again, I hope my English was clear enough to you to understand what I was trying to tell you. I just try my best to speak good English. In the Spanish tutorial, you have all this information more clear. Okay, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If I see a lot of subscribers coming to my channel thanks to these English videos, I will continue using English videos, and maybe I will improve my English if you are a lot of them. Okay, thank you. See you later. Do not deep stall and be happy. Bye bye.
No olvides suscribirte, darle a like y revisar mis últimos vídeos.
Subscribe, give me a thumbs up and check my other videos.